The Tournament of Power was one of the most barbaric and chaotic events that has ever been showcased in Dragon Ball, and of course with Universe 7 winning the war in the end, what if I told you that in another timeline and sequence of events, Universe 7 actually lost? Despite their brutal battle, the ultimate clash between Jiren and Goku indeed reaches its boiling point, as an alternative depiction of the Tournament of Power is created by an Instagram user known as BonoBQ in revealing the alternative fight between Goku and Jiren, in which results in Team Universe 7 having to lose their spot and having to be totally erased from existence. As once more, if of course you guys are new to this channel and love Dragon Ball and anime, then don't forget to go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload, and be sure to leave a like down below if you guys are enjoying these alternative Dragon Ball Super events, as for many years now I've been showcasing and covering various different fan mangas on the channel. So if of course you guys would like to watch and read up on more of these Dragon Ball fan fiction stories, then be sure to click the description box down below and check out the official Dragon Ball fan mangas playlist for more awesome videos such as this, as we kick off the Tournament of Power alternative Dragon Ball Super manga, with Jiren having to stand over a very damaged Ultra Instinct Omen Goku. Now, assumingly mastered Ultra Instinct was never a concept in this fan manga, but instead, Goku only went as far as unlocking Ultra Instinct Omen, but never perfecting the power during the Tournament of Power. And as we can see based on observation, Jiren had not only reached his full power, but also broken through his limits as well. As Jiren stands over Goku, Goku seems very depleted, very exhausted, but it does not end there, as Ultra Instinct Omen Goku charges on in from behind. Everyone from Universe 11, including Dispo and Topo, everyone from Universe 7 are cheering their respective fighters on, as Jiren picks up that Goku is indeed behind him, as Goku attempts to attack Jiren one more time to decide the overall battle. As the Tournament of Power reaches its finale, Goku attempts to attack and defeat Jiren once more in hopes of saving his universe as the Tournament of Power draws near its conclusion. And as this happens, in the next shot having to be shown, Goku and Jiren do in fact collide, and their collision is so impactful that they create a massive explosion on the tournament stage. And because of this, as we notice, the dust and the smoke and the debris is getting in the way for us finding out who in fact is the last man standing. Is it Jiren or is it Goku? And slowly as the dust begins to settle, we see a singular character having to stand by himself, while the other assumingly is on the ground. And as the dust begins to settle, we notice how Jiren looks on as Goku is left on the floor with dust and smoke all around him, seemingly enough defeated during the course of their battle. And it's because of this we see the reaction of both of the gods of destruction, Belmont and Beerus. We see Whis' reaction alongside both of the Zenos. Belmont seems to be ecstatic, Beerus is utterly shocked, Whis is disappointed, as are both of the Zenos, who are left baffled as to the end result of this battle. Goku had been defeated. There is nothing that Goku can do at this point to continue the battle, because each time they engage, Jiren has the upper hand. However, this does not sit well with Gohan, as Gohan understands that his father had been defeated and there's nothing that the 7th universe can do to defeat such an opponent. As Gohan looks upon his father having to be defeated on the battlefield, Gohan attempts to jump over the bleachers and charging directly onto the tournament stage to assist his father during the course of battle. And the first person to cry out "No, Gohan!" is Piccolo, especially after understanding that you're not allowed to jump over the bleachers and getting directly involved if you had been eliminated. And it's because of Gohan's actions in realizing that his father had been defeated, we then get to see how the Daishinkan and Whis begin to take action, which results in Whis and the Daishinkan having to permanently put Gohan down, as Beerus' expression on his face and the way he's being depicted is in utter shock, because Gohan had technically caused the official disqualification of Universe 7 in this Tournament of Power battle in his blatant interference in this battle when Goku and Jiren were the only ones left. And even then we see the influence of both Whis and the Daishinkan, as Gohan all of a sudden stops as his body hits the ground with such force, seemingly rendering him lifeless. There is a lifeless expression on his face as he hits the floor. Gohan did not have any ill will towards this battle, but simply wanting to be there for his father. And it's because of this, Piccolo attempts to go after Gohan and helping him, but Whis completely stops him off. Not only that, but Tien as well. As Gohan hits the ground, Piccolo begins to accept the fate of not only Gohan, but his own very existence as well. As we see Gohan on the tournament floor, seemingly lifeless, Piccolo begins to shed tears. As Goku begins to stand up, Jiren looks behind him and notices that Goku is no longer acknowledging Jiren, but slowly walking towards his son, accepting defeat entirely. Gohan had broken the rules, not knowing and thinking that Goku had been completely defeated, as Goku begins to walk towards Gohan. And as Goku finally reaches his son, he holds him in his arms, as the Daishinkan declares that the 7th universe will now be erased. And as Goku's holding Gohan in his arms, slowly but surely, just as we've seen in the Avengers Infinity War movie, Gohan's body begins to disintegrate completely. And what's touching about this is the fact that Gohan had realized his mistake, but also costing not only his life, but the lives of everyone he's ever loved, including the entire population and existence of the 7th universe. As Goku holds on to Gohan, the Daishinkan begins to look on ominously, as back within the 7th universe, we begin to see the population of the people on Earth begin to disintegrate, and the same applies to Hercule and Majin Buu. Alongside witnessing Videl having to hold on to her baby Pan while crying, we also bear witness to both of them having to be erased from existence. Hercule seems to be scared, Majin Buu has no idea what's going on, Videl has accepted her fate as she holds on to her child and having to disappear from reality. Elsewhere, back on the same island in which Goten and Trunks were left to protect while 17 was away, we see how Goten and Trunks are gathering the Dragon Balls until all of a sudden, the same Dragon Ball that Goten is holding drops down to the floor. As Goten looks on at his friend Trunks not knowing what is happening, we bear witness to Goten having to be erased from reality, as does his mother Chi-Chi. When going back to seeing her do laundry, she ends up completely disappearing in the wind, as elsewhere we bear witness to Bulma looking up in the sky, having to shed tears, understanding that her husband, her friends, her family, everyone that has been entrusted in surviving and winning this tournament have now failed. Her last moments on this planet are Bulma having to shed tears as Bulma's body begins to disintegrate within the wind, when suddenly, within the blink of an eye, darkness. The entire 7th universe was completely wiped out from existence as the manga chapter comes to a close. This was an incredibly sad story, and seeing a mother and their daughter having to be erased, friends, family, children, fathers, brothers, mothers, everyone having to be erased solely because of an action that took place within the world of Void, as Gohan did not know any better, but at that point, Goku had already been defeated. There was no hope for Gohan left, and that was accepted by the gods, that was accepted from both teams, as Goku had nothing left. So in the end, it wasn't Gohan's callous mistake in jumping over the bleachers to be there for his father, but knowing the fact that the battle had already been over even prior to Gohan making that leap of faith. And even then, as the Daishinkan erases everything, in this particular scenario, the 11th universe, involving Jiren and Belmont, had won the Tournament of Power. But in the end, I would like to know what you guys have to say down in the comment section below. What did you guys think about this story? Did you guys like this story? If you guys did, make sure you guys go ahead and slap a big fat like down below. Share this video out to as many people as you can to help spread the word about fan mangas. But also, if of course you guys are new to this channel and of course love Dragon Ball fan mangas, then be sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button and turn on all notifications to never miss a single upload. I do want to thank you all so much for watching. I really did enjoy this because it's a different take as to what would have happened in the Tournament of Power, and in this particular situation, Jiren had beaten Goku. So I want to get your thoughts in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching, guys. Once more, tune back in for the next video, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a great day, everybody. Peace!
This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe, and of course I'm here to tell you to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and all his social media platforms. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you can be the first to know every time that he uploads a new video.
Oh, did someone say UnrealEntGaming? Oh my god!
The fuck, Zarbon? Put on some clothes!
Well, why don't you put on any clothes?
What? I don't need clothes. Jesus Christ, that's huge!